welcome back. I'm Claire, this is Purple Poppy, and as you can see, I've got the printer's tray in front of me. Now, I went about and I put lots of layers of ink and PVA glue on mine, and I got some nice brush strokes going on. The brush strokes, in my opinion, help to make it look a little bit like wood. I've got some areas that are darker than others, and that to me all adds to the age. But I just want to finish it off with you now with some dry brushing. So what I've done is I've got a little jar here. Now there's about 2 tablespoons of water in there with 5 teaspoons of coffee. So it's going to be really dark, we hope. And I'm just using cheap white, well, it's Daler-Rowney, but it's from Poundland, so it's just cheap white acrylic paint. And I'm going to squeeze some of this into here, and I'm going to put in quite a lot of this coffee, because obviously I don't really want it white, but I want the paint to do the work for me. So basically I'm colouring up my paint. Okay, I'm getting it this woody varnish colour. This is also how I coloured my PVA in order to get this brown varnish that's on here. I didn't use any expensive varnish or anything like that. I used PVA. I've got a little bit of it left in the bottom of the jar here, and I just put coffee in it like that, and it just gave me that dark colour. So I'm getting my brush as dry as I can. Okay, because what you really want to do is dip it in, take off the excess, and then just add in the same directions, add your brush strokes. Can you see? And that's just gonna give me that wood grain type look. Okay, and that is how I'm finishing mine. So just a little tiny bit of paint, okay, like so. So in there on my tissue, and then just making sure you go the same way, and that's just adding those like wood veins to it. Okay, just like that. And that's how I'm going to finish mine off. So these lighter paint veins, along with the brushstroke veins from the PVA varnish that I used, is just going to finish it off for me. Okay, doing that one. Haven't done this one, haven't done that one, and then this big one at the bottom here. Also, if you're a coffee drinker like I am, it smells absolutely awesome. So there you go, you can see I've got these like paint veins running through here now, and obviously you can go up and do the sides as well. And just finish that up like so. And then this one I'll just come up like that and up like that. Okay, and just finish it off like so. And then I think you'll find that's a pretty good imitation of wood that you've got going on there. And then you can obviously gradually make your things to fill it up. So that's all I'm going to do of that now. I'm not going to use up any more of your time doing that, because I know there's quite a few of you that have finished the project already. So I'm going to show you my new project, my new Wednesday project, and this is going to go on probably right up to Christmas, because there's about 10 weeks worth of work in this, so nice if you've want something to get your teeth into. Now this is inspired by Lynne Moncrief. Now I hope I've pronounced that correctly, and she's just recently shown on her Instagram a accordion book that's been shown in the Stampingtons magazine. And basically what she's got is an accordion book that is 10 pages, and that's why I say it's probably going to go up to Christmas, because we've got 10 pages that all need something, something doing with them. Okay, so here's what I did. I got a book page. You know I love a book page. And you're going to need 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to do all 10. 4. We just do 5, so you get the idea. Okay, you need 10 pages. And then what I did was I took the straight edge of the book, I put it onto my scoreboard, okay, and I scored at 3/4 of an inch, okay, and I did that to all of them. Straight edge of the book, 3/4 of an inch. And what I'm going to be doing on a Wednesday is coming along and doing a page, you see, so we'll do a page a week, and that's how the project will pan out. So if you want to craft along, you know what's going to be happening. And one of the reasons that I love Lynne's work is because she works in a very grungy style. And if you've been around my channel for more than one video, you will probably have appreciated by now that I love a grungy style. Yeah, so I do love her work. Right, so then I'm just folding over the pages. Now, if this one has folded that way, so up, then this one is going to need to fold down. And that is how we're going to get our accordion. Okay, because then if you take your glue, oh goodness me, how can I not have any glue on the table? Right, if you take your glue and you glue the flap, okay, and then you tuck this in to where your flap is, making sure that it's lined up at the top and the bottom, and you glue that there. There is your first accordion page. Okay, so that's why this one needs to be folded the opposite way. Yeah, don't worry that's sticking up, because we are going to decorate all of this. So then I'm going to glue this one, and again I'm going to use the rough side that we haven't scored, line it up, make sure it's level at the bottom, and stick it down. And then it's time to fold this one up, okay, and then we just put the next sheet in with the, you know, torn out side there, and you just keep going until you've got all of your pages done. And obviously these are quite lightweight pages because they're only book page, but once we've, sorry, just folding this over, once we've decorated them all, then the glue and the things that we put onto the pages is going to make them a lot more solid. So then the last one for this demonstration, I'm going to glue that one. I'm going to pop that in there, make sure it's lined up at the top and bottom, press it down like so. Oh, Claire, we've got an extra bit. Yeah, we have. And the reason we have got an extra bit is because there's nothing attached to that. Okay, so just fold it over, and I just glued mine down. And then you know that this is your first page because there's no flap on it. Okay, that's your first page. And then this one with no flap would be your back page. Yeah, and then I've got one of these Amazon envelopes that stuff comes in, and I'm just gonna open this up and pull it apart. Oh, it might have been easier actually just to cut the edge off, but anyway. So, oops, I think I might have just jogged you, sorry. Open it up. Perhaps use your scissors, whatever. And this is going to make our front and back cover. Okay, so open it up like that. And then what I'm going to do is it wide enough? Yeah, I think it is. So I'm just going to cut it down the middle. So like that. Cutting it a little bit oversized. Okay, using up scraps again. We do love to use up some scraps. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to glue my front page to the card. I really want that bit off because it's making it extra thick. Right, okay. So then I'm going to glue my front cover or my back cover, it doesn't matter, to there. Okay, so put plenty of glue on. I mean, I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but this may not be the way that Lynne did it. Lynne may have done it a different way. Lynne doesn't offer videos of her work, or if she does, I've not found them. But this is the way that I've worked out that it would work. So, like that. Okay, this is now stuck to here. So that is our front cover. So now carefully, without cutting any of your joins, those of you that like to measure, you could measure it first. That would make sure you didn't cut any of your joins. You know me, I like to live dangerously. So cut around there like that. And we have got our front cover and some pages. Okay, just like that. Now I don't want to put a back on it because it hasn't got enough pages in for me. So I'm going to set that aside, and then obviously that piece will be your back cover. I'm going to set that aside, and in true Blue Peter style, come back to the one that I've done already. So what I did here was I then covered this front cover with a piece of book page. Okay, so I just glued that on, and trimmed round it. And then, so you can see the red line there. And then I've put some coffee dyed paper on the top. And then I've put coffee dyed paper covering up my book pages on those first two. And I will go through and look at how I want to work with this. And a classic example, now if you like to do your cover last, that's fine. I like to do my cover first. So this is the tag that I put together quickly yesterday when I was doing the magazine to photo pages. And I'm going to put that on there as my front cover, but obviously it's a bit plain. So first of all, I want to add some background to it. So this is where you can use your stamps, or if you like to do a bit of painting or ink splatter or something like that. That's one of the things that you can do on the back here. Whoops, avalanche. Oh dear. Okay, so just handy, I have got some font. Okay, I've got a big number which is different to that number, so that helps. I've got a postage label, and then I've also got, these are just stamps that are on my desk. I've got a 15, and I've got an ink splat. So let's have a look and see how we get on with this. Now I'm going to do it in brown. I'm going to do it in this sepia. Obviously you could do it in whatever you wanted to do. Go, because I like when you do it with your fingers, it's a little bit off-piste. You don't get it all evenly dark or anything like that. And obviously with that tag on it, it's going to cover quite a lot of the centre, so I'm not bothering to put any stamping on the centre, just really round the edge. I'm going to use my 15. I do love this one. This was probably one of the first junk journaling stamps that I bought. I'm just going to turn it round and put it down there. I'm going to put on my frame. Like so, but I'm going to put that right off the edge there. And I'm going to do another one down there like that. Now, how is that looking? It's looking quite good. I'm going to get the postmark, I think, running down this side here. Because it's all the same colour, it all semi fades into each other, and that is part of what I love. It allows me to build up lots of layers without it getting too obtrusive. Well, that's what I think anyway. Okay. And then I think we'll have a good old-fashioned ink splot about there and about there. Okay, how are we looking now? See, now I love that because obviously it's got patterning all round underneath. That's lovely. And now I want to put something underneath it as well. So I'm going to go into my little pieces tin and see what I've got here. Got all sorts of things. These are those labels from Tracy Fox. But again, you know, you could use something like this and stamp your own little label. So I might put that under there maybe. And we've got this stamped flower from the in a test tube from that lovely set that I had sent to me for showcasing. So I might put that one there. No, I don't like that because of the typing. So I'm going to take that out and see what else I've got in here. I've got a bumblebee. Does this actually need to go the other way round? Maybe. And then that could go more to one side rather than in the centre. No, I like it in the centre. So I'm just looking for things that may work underneath. There's a lovely jigsaw piece there. So I can put that there. And I might even tuck that underneath there on the angle like that. I don't mind the red. I know the rest of it's all brown, but I don't mind the red. And we've got a number 2 die cut there. No. So it's just fiddling around really, finding little bits that I've got readily available. Right, okay, so I'm going to do a glue line down there, okay, and I'm going to pop that there like that. I'm going to put my Tracy label on an angle like that, and then I'm going to put my jigsaw piece like so, okay, and then I'm going to pop that on there like that, and that is going to be my cover. So I'm going to go all the way around. You can see this was made of corrugated card. I showed you that in yesterday's video. And then because obviously I want my cover to be really strong, I'm just going to go on top of my glue stick with a little bit of Yoo-hoo, especially in the corners, a few little dabs like so. And then I'm going to position that just marginally off centre, like so. And that is the cover to my Lynne Moncrief inspired accordion book. There you go. Whoops, there's my cover. So if you'd like to join in over the next Wednesdays, I don't have to do yours on a Wednesday, but I will definitely be doing the videos on a Wednesday, then get yourself some book pages and some cardboard in the way that I showed you at the beginning, and get your accordion set up. And then when we come back next week, we'll be doing a page, and each week we'll do a new page until it's full up. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found some inspiration there. Stay safe. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.